Greetings, fellow fans of Ghost. Today we're going to be discussing Ceremony and Devotion, the latest album that Ghost has put out. If you haven't heard it yet, I would recommend going to listen to it. It's about an hour and a half of music that is live. Of course, it's live. It was filmed, or recorded rather, almost said filmed, it was recorded in, I believe, San Francisco, California, when they had a show out that way. I believe sometime last year. They played songs off of Meliora, which is one of their most recent studio album as of recording this video. So they played some songs off of that, and it was actually recorded after Popestar was released. So if I can remember where I was now. Right. Ceremony and Devotion is, I want to say, the first live album that Ghost has put together. And it's just mostly a collection of songs from their previous albums. I'll go ahead and look up the songs on the album. I know it starts off with Square Hammer. There's 15 songs. It starts with Square Hammer, and then Pinnacle to the Pit, Conclavi con Dio, Per Aspera ad Inferi. So a lot of songs. There's one from Popestar, a couple actually from, I want to say, Infestessumum, couple from Cerise. Obviously, there's Cerise, there's Pinnacle to the Pit, there's Absolution, Spooksanat, Devil Church. So there's a couple from, I want to say, there's some from Infestessumum, Pinnacle to the Pit, Conclavi con Dio, Monstrance Clock. I think that's from, that might be from, no, that's from, what's that one from? That's from, I know what it is. It's from, that's from their first album, the one that I still don't have on vinyl. Excuse me. I'm overcoming a cold, but there's a lot of songs on there from their previous studio albums, and it's very entertaining. Like I said, it's about an hour and a half long, the entire thing. If you were to sit and listen to it from start to finish, it's about an hour and a half. Actually, I think it's slightly under that, but it's still a very fun album to listen to. And I believe, I want to say that I pre-ordered it back in December, and I haven't received it yet. It was supposed to come in on the 19th, and it is now the 23rd. So it's been about 4 days since it was supposed to get here. Then again, it is only 11:30 in the morning, where I am currently. And, it's still early, so, it might be here, in a little while, might be here before the end of the day, or maybe tomorrow, or, maybe, some people were expecting delays, so I'm keeping that in mind. I did order it on Amazon just maybe half an hour ago, and that should be here between between the Thursday or maybe like the beginning of February and February 14th, so about a month. So I might own 2 copies of it. I don't know, but we'll find out. But if I do end up owning 2 copies, I might sell one. I might keep both. I really have no idea what, but I still need to buy one of the albums that I don't own. But I mean, Ceremony and Devotion. We're talking about Ceremony and Devotion. Good album, live album. Would recommend it. Let's move on to some more Ghost stuff. There was a teaser video of Papa Emeritus, presumably the 4th. I think it was the 4th. A lot of people think it was Papa Emeritus the 4th. He was seen. It was only from about maybe about his wrists, or a little bit above his wrists down, and he was wearing gloves, black gloves, and a red shirt or jacket or something like that, which led people to believe that they're going to be cardinals, perhaps, that the ghouls are going to be cardinals, and it only makes sense that Papa Emeritus would be a pope, because he is a pope. I really don't know what I'm trying to say. This is just all from the top of the head, but in the video, again, you can only see him from about maybe here down, and he has an 8-track of Ceremony and Devotion, and he's putting it into an 8-track player, a modern-day 8-track player, or I don't know how old it is, but he's putting it in to the 8-track player, the 8-track deck, and you hear a voice off camera, presumably of, again, Papa Emeritus the 4th, saying things like, it's good, but, or it's bad, but not good, and it could be better. So presumably that means this Papa is the new Papa, the new head of Ghost, and not presumably the one that we saw at the show Papa Zero, which is even more confusing, because why would they go through all of that time creating a new Papa, Papa Zero, only to not use that Papa Zero? As much as I kind of wouldn't have liked it, I would have gotten used to it, because we've seen Tobias Forge's portrayal of Papa Emeritus for so long now, since the beginning of Ghost, that any other version of Ghost or Papa, anyone else portraying Papa Emeritus, I feel would be a little bit weird, because Tobias Forge came up with the character of Papa Emeritus, and it's evolved to who it is today, the Papa Emeritus that we know, the former leader of Ghost, Papa Emeritus 3, and presumably, I want to say he's going to be portraying Papa Emeritus 4, maybe? I don't know. No one knows. But whatever happens, I hope it's for the best, and I'm really excited to see what they have. I mean, we got a little bit of a teaser. I think we were going to get a teaser this year anyways. Maybe they're going to be releasing more information next month? Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? We'll have to stay in tune with, no pun intended, we'll have to stay in tune with what they're doing and what they're planning, and how far they go. I saw somebody in the Ghost subreddit mention that they hope that the nameless ghouls are cardinals, which would be interesting. And then somebody made a reference to the Spanish because, you know, that is, I mean, it's not completely out of left field for the image that Ghost is portraying, but it's just slightly out of left field, slightly unexpected. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of out of left field. It's out of center left field, we'll say. Where it's not so far off from what they normally do, but it kind of is. Needless to say, not too many people were expecting it. Just go with that. So, with that, before I bore everybody, if you've stayed to the end of this video, if I have retained your attention, thank you for staying. And I hope, if you're still here till the end of the video, comment down below heavy metal, just so I know you actually stayed to the end of the video. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you.